Fala galera, beleza? Aqui é r0ubei para vocês mais uma gameplay de Watch Dogs Legion. Não sei se é assim que fala. Se tiver conversa, vou ter que tirar o fone. Me desculpa esse barulho aí, é do fone, beleza? Não sei como é que mexe. Quem for ver o vídeo poder dar uma força aí. Agradeço. Não se esqueça, quem for ver o vídeo aí, seja bem-vindo. Se inscreve e deixa aquele like lá que ajuda muito, tá? É isso aí galera, valeu. Bora pra fase. Nossa, velho, escão de arma, caramba. É pra esconder a arma, caramba. Caramba, será que os caras que é parceiro, velho, que não fez nada? Ainda bem. É isso aí, galera. Só não se esquece de se inscrever e deixar aquele like, que isso ajuda muito, velho. Não vai cair, vocês não vai cair o dedo, não vai pagar nada. A única coisa que vocês vai fazer mesmo, que eu peço um favor pra vocês, é isso. Se inscrever e deixar o like, beleza? Não leva nem acho que nem 50 segundos direito, nem 20. Mas agradeço muito mesmo quem puder dar essa força pra mim. Quem que é essa criatura aí? Ah, vou na fase. Vamos ver o que vai ser agora. É, bicho, vou ter que atualizar o jogo mesmo.
People are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that DedSec are fighting along with them.
That's fine. But I want to take the fight directly to those taking advantage.
Let's not forget Albion. There's a literal army occupying the city. I won't stand for that.
We have another problem on our hands. Clan Kelly's growing in the vacuum Albion's made.
Fair, but remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out DedSec once, and it's a good bet they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed DedSec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'd say that's a full docket. Enough talk. Let's unfuck London.
Acho que às vezes é foda o jogo, velho. Quando o jogo não é cheio de bug, é esse negócio aí, ó. A morte permanece ativa, foi ativada. Se todos os agentes ficarem indisponíveis, você perde o jogo. Atenda a chamada. Chamada! Meu filho, você vai ficar com esse bundão assim mesmo? Se for mulher, pode ficar.
I found a lead that may help us unravel more about Zero-Day and the bombings we ain't shit for. I've picked up an encrypted signal from the Tone conference site that's been broadcasting on a loop since the night of the bombing. Go investigate. You might even get to try out that fancy new AR tech we stole. I mean, creatively shared.
Então, né, como eu falei, isso que é o complicado aí. Além de você, como é que fala, comprar o jogo vir com alguns bugs, tem que ficar atualizando o negócio, velho. E eu atualizei, não sei se é software que fala. Só que tem que ficar atualizando esse negócio com a internet do chip, velho. Esse chip aqui eu não posso ficar gastando muita internet nele. Deu acho que 1, não sei quanto aí de giga pra baixar, cara. Isso que é foda nesse jogo também. Além de você pagar caro no jogo, tem que atualizar o negócio pra ficar em português. Aí é complicado. Então galera, nesse caso o vídeo fica muito grande. Vou dar uma cortadinha, tá? Essas partes aqui.
It is eerie being here where so many died. These ruins are like an open wound for the city.
There's a few too many armed goons patrolling, and not enough actual repair work going on. Seems rather suspect.
Good point, Bagley. Tell me what I'm looking for.
Any kind of device or component that could still be emitting the signal. It seems to be coming from within the rubble.
Ah, vou ter que fechar, abrir o portão mesmo, não tem jeito. Tá. Chega mais. Eu vou tirar o fone.
Here. I need...
Take this down.
This shit. I'm out of here.
Cê é louco?
In God's name.
This is it. The signal is coming from this spider-bot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
It's taken a lot of damage. Any idea what it is doing here?
Difficult to say. but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction. Perfect. 2 more data relays to go. One more data relay and I'll have it. That should do it. Now, I'll just take the audio from this stream and the video from these 36 and... got it. Go back to where you found that spider bot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
Right, got it.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
You brought the payload? What, think we'd go back for you? Don't trust the Kelly dog.
Bagley, see if you can determine who was controlling the spider bot.
I've now fully decrypted the signal the spider bot is broadcasting, and while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
Good God. So the bloody police were watching this whole time?
Kelly dog. This clearly implicates Clan Kelly in the bombings.
Rather looks like the Kellys were just the supplier. Too cowardly to do the real dirty work.
So who is this woman? Not part of Clan Kelly. I think she may be in 0 Day.
Well, don't just stand there, keep looking. The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
So what, you want me to quantum tunnel through it?
Quantum tunnel technology is at least 10 years away, but spider-bots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Good idea.
Over there. Swine.
Why don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
Right, got it.
RDX nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
That settles it. It was 0 day.
There, hurry. Got all the deliveries.
So you were hired to supply all the targets? That's it. We're all I need to know.
Multiple teams were used, of course. 0 day is at least tactically sound.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. 0 day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction. But if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the spider-bot, maybe they could tell us more. Tracing the spider-bot's serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
If the police knew who the actual bombers were months ago, why wouldn't they release that information?
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard.
Looks like Albion has taken over this station.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatized goon squad, just take your business across the street.
I think the people will soon long for the days when the police were the law.
Not to worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the spider bot will be further in.
Isn't that much better? I'm glad we understand each other.
Say you're sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's quite useful.
Interfering with outward activity is considered a criminal offense.
What?
Eu entendi a referência.
Shit for brains.
Yeah.
Saio da jaula, moço!
Bagley, is that our spider bot?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of spider bot from the Tone bombing site.
Can you do your scan thing or whatever to find the user?
Navigate the spider bot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
Leave it to me.
That opening right there looks like a good exit point. That's a part of the remote detonator system from Parliament. If the Met, or Albion rather, actually analysed it, they would see it wasn't DedSec's handiwork at all. Right, get comfy. This spider-bot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected. That's Dalton's mask. It must have been recovered from Parliament. It might be the only thing left of him now. Buggery fuck, would you look at all this junk? You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening.
Decided they couldn't be trusted to do their jobs. Suddenly some corporation could clean up our streets better than the same police force we've had for who knows how long. When crime fighting is treated like a business, crime will never go away. That would be bad for business, right? So don't tell me Albion has our best interests at heart, so
If the police could handle their job, Albion wouldn't be necessary. But they can't. The Tone bombing is a perfect example. A bunch of lazy, overpaid cops were asleep at the wheel. Well, they're not at the wheel anymore, are they?
You're almost there. Make your way through this last vent path.
I've got it.
Scanning Spiderbot and accessing its internal drives. While I'm analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
All right.
The Spiderbot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
Curiouser and curiouser. It sounds like someone was afraid of doing their work in the open.
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates.